Hello everybody, this is Kiran from ilikemyiphone.com and I'm going to quickly demonstrate restore mode. So how to get into restore mode and how to get out of restore mode. Restore mode and DFU mode are two different types of modes, I should say, because with DFU mode you won't see anything on the screen. The screen stays lit, but it's all blank. With the restore mode, you see more or less like an iTunes cable. Just the iTunes cable. You don't see any slide to unlock or anything like that. So in this video, I'm quickly going to show you how to get into restore mode and how to get out of restore mode. DFU mode video will follow this video. So here you go. For this test environment, I'm gonna use an iPhone 2G with the firmware 3.0. So this has iPhone 3.0 firmware install, and as you see, there's T-Mobile in it. I tried unlocking it. I didn't activate it yet. So here's the phone. So to get into a restore mode, what do you have to do? All you have to do is push the power button. This is the same for a 3G phone, a first generation phone like this, or a 3GS phone. So first you have to turn your phone off. So push the power button until you see slide to power off, and there you go. So now you turn your phone off. So let's wait till till it turns off, and then we are gonna put it in, get it into restore mode. So let's see, give a few seconds. With iPhone 3GS, this is a lot faster because of the added memory and faster processor. Okay, so the phone is turned off. Now to put the iPhone into restore mode, push the home button. This is the home button, this is the power button. So this is the home button. So push the home button. There you go. So while you hold the home button, here's the USB cable. And I have a MacBook Pro, and I push the home button. I have the USB cable, and I'm connecting the USB cable. So keep holding the home button and wait for it to enter the restore mode. So there you go. So that's the restore mode, and I see a message saying iTunes has detected an iPhone in recovery mode. You must restore this iPhone before it can be used with iTunes. Perfect. So at this point, generally we use this restore mode to change the firmware, a fresh restore, wherein you don't have to worry about all the hacks that you have performed with the firmware. So generally you click the option key on your keyboard and the restore button to browse through the firmware. On a Mac on a Windows machine, you generally hold the shift button and push the restore button to browse through the firmware to get to the designated whatever firmware you want, like a custom firmware or something. So it's all well said, and so there you go. That's the restore mode. Now, what if you accidentally got into a restore mode? This can happen in various cases, like if you mistime your DFU mode, like sometimes using Pawnage and Quick Pawn, you are asked to hold the power button for so many seconds and push the home button for so many seconds, and to get into the DFU mode. That's like a more complicated restore mode, which is generally used for pawnage and quick pawn. So once you mistime those steps, you generally end up getting into restore mode. So this is the restore mode. So once you get into restore mode, some people, unfortunately, they like I mean, I get so many calls or comments on my blog saying that I got into restore mode and I have to restore it um, to a to a new firmware from scratch just to get out of this restore mode. You don't have to do all the time-consuming restore process to get out of this mode. All you have to do is hold the power button and the home button. So hold both the power and home buttons for. Okay, let us first take unplug this USB cable. Okay, that's the first step. Next, let's hold the home button, let's hold the power button, both the buttons for around 10 to 12 seconds. So there you go. So I'm holding the power button and the home button for around, there you go. So now it turns off. So now when the Apple logo comes on, just keep holding the home button. So this is all done in real time. I'm not going to edit it, or I'm not gonna do any editing in iMovie or anything, just to show the actual time it takes to do the whole process, like the home button, the key sequences and all that stuff. It can be confusing sometimes. So there you go. So we got back to where we initially started off from. So we if you restart this video, you will see that we got into restore mode, which is used for changing firmware, and then we got out of restore mode by just holding the home and power buttons and then leaving the power button while still holding the home button. So that means that you don't really have to do all the restore process to get out of the restore mode. So that's a quick. I'm so sorry. I should have taken like around six and a half minutes to show this whole thing, but some people are really confused, and if you're not technically advanced, I mean, not everyone works on this on a day-to-day basis. Like I blog a lot, so I generally work on these things a lot. So hope it really helped you, and the next time you're in a restore mode, just do the just perform the sequence that I just showed, and you should be good to go. So in this case, because I started off with this is not activated yet, I can use this quick pawn or something to activate this thing. So there you go. So we went from a fully working phone to a restore mode, and we came back from a restore mode to back to where we started from. So there you go. That's it. This is Kiran signing off from ilikemyiphone.com, and you have a wonderful day.